This is class 3 of strengthening. Today we work the upper body and lower body at the same time. So as we jump into it, you can always modify with one of the previous variations that we did in class 1 and class 2. To begin, find downward facing dog. And as you get into downward facing dog, start to pedal the legs out, just like we did before. Press down through the palms, pedal the legs out. We're still easing into the body. Waking up the legs, stretching the upper back. You eventually find some stillness. On an inhale, shift forward to a plank. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Follow the cue of your breath. 8 more. Inhale, plank. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, plank. Down dog. 6 more, inhale. Downward facing. 5, inhale, plank. Downward facing dog. 4. 3. Back and down dog. Last 2. Downward facing. And last 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Hold 3, 2, and then 1. Shift forward, lower all the way down towards the mat. Untuck the toes, just take a stretch in a cobra pose to start. Inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Press up to tabletop position. Shoulders are over the wrists, hips over the knees. Give yourself a moment to set up. Then you extend the left arm out in front of you, the right leg out behind you. Exhale, bring left elbow to right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, open. 3. Inhale, open. For 2. Inhale, open. And 1. Inhale, open. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, bend the right knee. Reach behind you and grab the top of the foot with your left hand. You're going to kick the foot up towards the sky first and then back behind you. Breathe. 2 and 1. Release if you're bound. We'll all lower the right knee and the left hand, and then just switch sides. Your right arm reaches forward, left leg out behind you. First, find stability. Extend, extend, extend. And then 5 times, draw it in. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, open. For 4. Inhale, open. 3. Inhale, open. Last 2. Inhale, extend. And 1. Inhale, lengthen. Again, option 1, stay here. Option 2, reach back with your right hand. Bend your left knee. And you can grab for the top of the foot with your hand. Lift the foot up towards the sky, then kick energy in towards. 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Right hand down. Left knee down. Come into forearm plank. In this one, we'll take the palms flat down. Toes are tucked, knees lift, shift forward and back. 5, back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back in forearm plank, right hand comes to the middle. Bring your heels to the right side. Side forearm plank, left arm can lift. You can stagger your feet or stack them, either one. And then lift your left hip up towards the sky. And lift. 5, lower, 4, lower. We're doing these slow. 3, 2, lift, switch sides. Left forearm comes down. Heels now move to the left. Right arm reaches up. Feet can stack or stagger. And now it's the right hip reaching up towards the sky, lift, and then lower. 4, 3, 2, lift the hip, and then come on back through center. You're gonna lower all the way down towards the mat. So we did a lot in the upper body there. Now we're gonna work the legs a little bit. The the forearms, the palms come down. You can place your forehead to your hands or keep the head lifted. We're going to work flutter kicks in the legs. So think like a swimmer. Lift the legs. I'm going to keep my head lifted. You can do whatever feels better for you. You're just fluttering the legs. Keep going. Just like left, right, left, right, left, right. Keep swimming, fishy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Feeling the warming in your glutes, back of your hamstrings. Probably your low back as well. 2 and 1. Inhale, if your head is down, lift it on up. Lift your hands. 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Take a breath in. And a full breath out. Press into the palms. Lift your way up to downward facing dog. Pedal the legs out. Stretching the back of the body that we were just working. Set the feet together, lift your right leg high in the inhale, and bring your knee towards your right elbow. To the left elbow. Inhale, lift back up. Down dog split to three-legged dog. Set the right foot between your hands. Come into a high lunge. Take your time getting set up. Have a soft bend in your left knee. Hands interlaced, place them to the back of your head. Elbows move back. Lift on up through the chest, squeeze shoulder blades together. Now you're gonna do knee taps with the left knee. So bending, it hovers, and then lift. Lower and lift. Combining these, lower, lift, 4, 2, and 1. Lift on up through the chest. And lower the hands down towards the mat. Step your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Have a bend in the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Come into a chair pose. Bend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs and knees together. And take the arms by your side. The palms will be facing down towards the floor of the mat. So you're opening and lifting the chest. And then pulse the arms up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms lifted. Lift the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Next, exhale, forward fold all the way. Inhale to a long spine. Plant the palms, step back, plank. Shift forward, all the way down towards the mat to lower. Untuck the toes, just take a nice stretch in the front body. So little cobra, inhale. And exhale, lower back down. Take it on back. Downward facing dog. Let's do it on the other side. From downward facing dog, take a breath in. And a full breath out. Step the feet together, lift your left leg high in the inhale. You bring left knee towards your left elbow. Over to the right elbow. Inhale, extend, downward facing dog. Downward dog split to three-legged dog. You step the left foot between your hands, coming into a high lunge. Bend in the right knee. Chest is lifted. First the legs get set up. Then we interlace the hands, switch up the bind, and place it to the back of the head. Lift up through the chest, elbows move back. Deep breath in. A full exhale. Now as we hover the right knee, knee taps, lower and lift, lower, lifting, lower. 3, lift, 2, lifting, and 1. Inhale, lift back up, a little back bend. And then lower the hands all the way down towards the floor. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale to a flat back. And a full exhale, forward fold. This one, you're going to bend the knees and interlace the hands at the small of your back. Stretch out the shoulders. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Release that bind. We come back into that wonderful chair pose. Squeeze the inner thighs, knees, chest lifts. Arms by your side, palms face down. And again, that pulsing with your arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms steady. Lift the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise all the way up to standing. Inhale. And a full exhale to forward fold. Inhale to a long spine. Plant the hands, step back, plank position. To then lower all the way down towards the floor. Untuck the toes. So do the full body swimmers this time. Palms are out in front of you. And you're going to do the opposite legs, but also with the opposite arms. So your arms come out in front, legs lift, and you're lifting your right arm, left leg. And then switch, switch, switch. Right hand, left hand. Again, opposites you're working. One more each side. Inhale, lift everything. 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Make your way into a forearm plank one more time. In this class, at least. Forearm plank. Shift forward. Shoulders past the elbows and back. Okay, so forward and back. 4, 3, 2, shift forward and back. Right hand comes to the middle. Heels drop to the right side. Option 1 is just as we did the first time around, or option 2, you're going to bring your left elbow to your left knee and crunch it in. Okay? Extend, draw it in, open, and draw it in. 8 more. Open. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, open, draw it in, come back through center. Take your time to switch sides. Get yourself set up on the left forearm. Again, heels can stack, you can stay just as you are. Or the arm extends, you're lifting the right leg and you're crunching it in. Right elbow, right knee, and extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw it in. Inhale, open. Then coming back to center. Lower the knees down. And come into a seated position. From seated, setting up in feet flat to your mat. This will be working some core. So you have the feet are flat. Keep a long spine as your priority. Oftentimes, we start to round here. You want to keep a long spine and the core engaged the whole time. So as you come into boat pose, Navasana, whatever you want to label it as, keeping the shins parallel with the mat. But again, the most important part is the chest lifting. Hands to heart center, and you're going to twist right and to the left. Go with your breath, okay? Over to the right, Inhale back to center, over to the left, to the right, to the left. Keep breathing. Right, left, to the right, over to the left. One more each side. Over to the right, over to the left. Come back to center. Lower the feet down. Feet are inner hip distance. Take your hands just below where the knees are. Inhale, take a little back bend. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lift on up. And exhale, rounding, chin to chest. One more, inhale, lifting. And exhale, rounding. Come on back up, inhale. Take the soles of your feet together. Make a little butterfly. Inhale, lift up through the chest. And exhale, if there's space, you can fold. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise back up. Take the legs straight out in front of you now. Bending your right knee, place the sole of your right foot inside your left thigh. And just take a side bend. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. So not just stretching out parts of the body that we just worked, especially in the upper body. Inhale back to center. Place your right palm down towards the floor. Hang with me on this one. Your right knee presses down. Sole of your left foot comes flat. And then reach your left arm up. Be a nice front body opening. And then lower back down. And just switch sides. Now it's the right leg that extends, sole of the left foot inside the right thigh. Side bend with your right hand down. Left arm reaches up. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come on back up. Left hand comes behind you. Plant the left knee down towards the mat or the floor. Reach so you're pressing the hips forward. Right arm reaches back. And then lower your weight all the way back down. That concludes class 3 of our strengthening series, working the full total body. My name is Sarah Kurikoni, Live Free Warrior. See you in an upcoming video.